Babies, moms, and their peer support counselors were all pumped up in celebration of World Breastfeeding Week. Bloomington Public Health's WIC and Breastfeeding Peer Counselors program held its 6th annual event inside Richfield's Community Center. Nubia Torres is one of 8 peer support counselors and a mother of 4 herself.
Well, it says breastfeed and chill because that's kind of what we want moms to just breastfeed and chill. No big gadgets, not much needed, just do it and then just take it easy.
Helping moms learn ways to relax, let things flow, and do what comes naturally is the role of peer counselors and the goal of a program focused on the health of mother and child.
Breastfeeding is important because it's a good way to start infants out. Even if the mom breastfeeds for just a short time, it is considered the best food for infants, and it is natural, and so it does help in a number of ways by helping to keep kids healthier. However, there are people who don't want to breastfeed, and that's fine too. We don't try to guilt people into breastfeeding. We just try to encourage the ones who choose to do that.
These well-trained counselors are matched up with moms and maintain contact with them throughout, mainly by phone calls or texts, but events like this provide a great way to connect and show they really do care.
So it's a really good time to just kind of put a face to the name and meet their babies. You know, you've been talking to this person about this one little person and you get to meet them and just, oh, those chubby cheeks are all breast milk. It's like having this big sisterhood. And we're all here for each other, and we are all moms. I mean, and this is actually really great because we see that we're all different, but we're all here united for the same thing.
Bonding is everything. It's a key to success for moms and their infants and for counselors in gaining trust as they help moms through challenges both real and imagined.
A lot of people just kind of influence our moms, and sometimes when they do that, it's kind of hard for us to debunk those myths. They're already filled with so much information and not a lot of it is true. So our biggest challenge is to just kind of like, nope, not that, but without, making them distrustful of us.
Breastfeeding, I was nervous about it, to be completely honest. When he came when I was in the hospital, I said, how do I do this? What do I do? Not quite sure about this. And they said, lift him up to your chest and he'll just latch right on. And he inched up like an inchworm and just did it. So I was like, hey, I can do this.
Maintaining the relationship between peer counselors and moms means help when moms may need it the most.
When he was 4 months old, he was sick and then I got sick. And she was there to help me and support me and give me some tips and tricks to increase my milk supply so that I could, exclusively breastfeed him.
Tips and tricks. Nubia has plenty of timeless advice for breastfeeding moms.
Don't look at the clock when you're breastfeeding, just look at your baby. If your baby seems content, things are going well. If you're looking at the clock constantly and it's causing you stress, just maybe take that clock out of the room for a second. Get that bond going. Get that baby used to your smell, how you feel. The more you feed, the less engorged you will be. And also positioning makes a difference, because it should never hurt. Breastfeeding should never hurt. There are very, very, very few cases where breastfeeding and pain can be the norm, but they're very, very small. So if it hurts, get help, or just kind of move them around, position, and breastfeed often.
Different moms with different backgrounds united in a common goal, celebrating breastfeeding around the world, creating a bond between mother and child. And it all begins with one simple step.
Inténtenlo, which is try it. Inténtenlo, you will love it. Take it one day at a time. Inténtenlo, un día a la vez, hace la diferencia, y tengan mucha paciencia. And patience, and breastfeed and chill.